I'm not trying to make you. Okay. Got our friends from the UK. And let's see. The live place is live. Oh, that was an hour ago. Didn't realize that. To travel and tour. And a short. This guy I do not want to see. Guten Tag. I have put the link in there if you want to come up. You're the first one here. Welcome. Oh my God. What kind of mess are my glasses? We got Darian. We've got Dewey. Welcome, gentlemen. It's a good day. I would say it's a good day to be a mature male, but that has jokes in it, so I'll leave that alone. I had a friend who sent me a gift in the mail, and I don't know how I did it, but I somehow screwed it up. Well, it's one of these ring lights, a circle, that's aimed. Why is this doing that? Stop it. Ugh. So anyway, one of these ring lights, and I broke the tripod. It's in 3 pieces now, and it's supposed to all be 1 piece. But you know what? I'm not buying. I don't think so. Okay, more bad news about our crazy president. I'm sick of hearing it. Sick of hearing it. If my child acted that way, he'd get a spanking good and square, and he'd have it coming. I'm just saying, he would have it coming. All right, let me figure out where to put this. I've got my balls all in a twist. You know what? When that happens, what's a guy supposed to do? I mean, we all do what we can, right? Dewey and Darian, not where are you? What are you guys doing this morning? Are you out for coffee? No, I didn't drop that. Are you out for coffee and donuts? Or what is it? Tim Hortons? Is that the name of it? Crap, I don't believe I did this. Oh, I'm going to cry now like a whiny girl. Okay. So Darian might be at work. I don't know. I don't know what your hours are. This is probably something remarkably simple, but in the world of Mozo, there is no such thing. Just saying, no such thing. Everything is complicated. Not because it needs to be, but because I do everything in my power to make it be. Had my morning coffee this morning. I am in the basement now. Oh, God. I forgot. Okay. I need like some kind of a... Welcome, my friend.
How's it going, Bob Mozo?
It's going well. I've got to get used to the whole watching. You know what? I need some kind of an alarm that goes off, like, check it, idiot, check it, idiot, check it, idiot.
Hey, we all need those alarms.
I need an idiot alarm.
Oh,
I have to get this ball. See this ball here? This ball, it goes down inside here, and it's supposed to screw on top. This is a 3-legged thing to put a ring light on to face me. A friend of mine bought it brand new for me for my YouTube channel.
All right.
which was nice of him. And of course, I told him, I said, why would you buy something for me to assemble?
Is
Um,
it like a ball bearing? Is it a ball bearing in
it,
there?
it looks like a great big ball bearing or, something. And this goes in that hole. Oh, wait, we might have a winner.
All right.
We might just have a winner. What is it they say? Winner chicken dinner?
Winter chicken dinner or something like that.
Chicken dinner, yeah.
Hey, I like chicken.
I do too. After I had gastric bypass, I couldn't even eat it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hated that too because I was raised on chicken. My dad was raised on a farm.
Hmm.
We always had chicken in the house. A lot of times it was fresh. We didn't live on a farm, but because he knew how to cook it and stuff, we would get fresh chicken, and he'd cook it up. And by fresh, I mean fresh, and cut the head off, and there's dinner.
Yeah, running around chicken fresh.
Exactly, warm fresh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now you're in Illinois, right?
I'm sorry.
You're in Illinois. Is that where you're
I'm
from?
in I'm in northern Illinois. I was raised near Indianapolis.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah,
Indiana.
Indiana. Anderson is the name of my hometown. It's about 260 from my home here to my father's home.
That's not bad.
No, I used to live in Memphis. It was 500 miles. Somebody else is coming up. This is Dewey.
All right.
Dewey, welcome, friend. Welcome to the Gentlemen's Club.
Oh,
Good
dude.
morning, gentlemen.
Again, that didn't sound so good, but you know how I meant it.
Well, it's an unusual group for me to be included in. So,
Wow.
uh,
Now, this is my first time being on Papa Mozo's live feed, so
Well, I have been. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but why will this not move? I have not been invited on anybody's live stream, and I don't know if it's just because I have no idea why it is. To be honest with you, if you have any thoughts, I've got broad shoulders. Let me have it.
a lot of times it just depends which show you're on. If they've already got planned things, they don't invite other people in. So,
Well, I understand that, but I've been going at this for about a year now. And I will say, without getting crazy, I've put a whole lot into the community financially. And again,
that you have.
I don't do that expecting, to get my way in every situation. I just wonder, because if somebody had given me $3,000 over a month or two, I would say, I'm at least going to give them an hour or two, to talk about whatever the sun and the moon and the stars, Earth and Jupiter and Mars, that type of thing. But everybody's different, and some people I know that some people feel intimidated. They're not used to a camera. I've been in front of a camera for 50 years, since I was a little boy. Well, I mean, I was just young. I wasn't little.
Yeah, I haven't been in front of a camera that much, but I have always been a ham, so it's an easy transition.
There you go. Dewey, I don't know if you heard me. I was telling Darian, buddy of mine, and he may show up here, bought me this. It's a tripod that holds the ring lantern. Well, not lantern. Boy, did that sound out woodsy. You know what I mean? A ring light for your face. It's like a makeup light. Except I'm beyond all hope where makeup is concerned. So he's tired of me looking, doing one of these numbers down at the camera, and so he's like, brother, you gotta spruce up your act. I'm like, Reggie, you gotta spruce up your act because that's important to you. He's like, well, the average.
You have a hole on the bottom of it like mine? Let's see if I can get it closer to the camera there. It'd be on the edge. and that's what you would screw it into the tripod with.
I think this. Oh, yes, it does.
Okay,
There you go.
you screw that piece into the
Into here.
piece right there.
Oh, well, there's a thing here also that you can hang it. I think.
Yeah, because some people will, hang them from a wall or a mount or something, and
Okay, I am so. Oh my god. Like this, like this, like this.
You're getting it. Looks like it.
I think it's about. That look right?
yeah. When I got mine, I got it with a tripod, but here in my office it's so messy. I got a. Let me show you that clip. I got a clip like this that I can clip on the edge of my shelf to hold it, so that it's. If I put it on a tripod, there's no place to really set it.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I know why he got this. It has a cell phone holder that goes with the. I'll show you. And that's what the other hole is for. The hole back here is for hanging the cell phone like through the middle of the hole.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you in a second as soon as I get this back open again. I shut it too tight. Why'd I do that? Did you have your Tim Hortons, buddy? Or no, it's Larry that gets the Tim Hortons. Larry, Larry Plump Travelers.
Yeah.
He likes his Tim Hortons.
Morning.
Yeah, I guess they're famous. I've never even heard of them, but the whole wide world has apparently. And he said, "Oh man, you got to try it." Well, I don't drink coffee, but I hate the taste of it, but I love the smell of it in the house. Oh man,
Yeah.
It's like beautiful smell. It's one of those boyhood memories that's stuck in my head,
I haven't drank much coffee since years ago when I developed the heart problems because doctor says stay away from caffeine. So.
Stay away from the caffeine, right?
And to me, drinking decaf coffee, it's like,
Yeah.
why do you drink coffee? You drink it for the caffeine.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that. Now, there's a piece here that I do not know what it's for. Well, I kind of know what it's for. I just don't know what the other half of it's for. I know what half of it's for, put it that way. You got this piece that holds the cell phone. So you squeeze it. Oh, shoot. It's kind of spring loaded, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. That's quite a springy loady thing. You're going to be here to witness the birth of my brand new baby. I'm trying to get my dad to do something, get out of his house, Dewey. He has no idea what to do with life. He's like,
well, especially now that he's alone, it's going to be more important, or else he'll just waste away.
well, he's 5'2" right now. Well, 5'1", 5'2", and he weighs 104 pounds.
Oh my!
I mean, he's just a little tiny. He's always been very small anyway, but he was always like 5'7", 5'8" maybe, and he used to weigh like around 140 pounds. He was always very strong. Worked on the big 40-foot high machines in the industry of General Motors. Built 1 million alternators over the years, and I don't know. It's very hard to watch him. He's 87 years old, so I mean, I'm not sure. I don't really know what I expect. How long do you expect an 87-year-old man to live? He's had a good run. He lost a wife of 66 years. I mean, he got almost everything out of life he'd ever wanted. He always wanted to travel with Mother. He always wanted to cruise. When I brought it up to him, I was going to talk to him about cruising, like maybe go on with another single, older gentleman. And I knew you weren't his age, but I thought, well, that would be the ideal situation. Be cheaper for you, cheaper for him. You could show him the ropes.
That's the key thing. Somebody who's never been anywhere before, they need somebody to give them that confidence that, what to do and when to do it.
Well, I just thought, it would be perfect. And so when I mentioned it to him, he just started crying. And I was like, well, Dad, what's wrong? He's like, I always wanted to do that with your mother. And I thought, oh, God. I felt like such a poop.
Well, there'll be a lot of that for a while. So.
Yeah.
Did they ever do anything outside of the home together?
They tried. And over the years, my sister, rest in peace, the one who took me on the cruise that I showed you pictures of, before she passed, she took them to Nova Scotia. She took them to on a New England fall foliage tour. She took them on another tour to Cape Cod. These are all 3 different trips. They could have all been one massive trip, I suppose, but it didn't turn out that way. She took them to Seattle to visit our family. We have family in Seattle. She took them to Butch Art Gardens up in. Okay, I think I'm figuring this out, gents. I think I am figuring this out. Now, who was that?
Oh, sorry about that.
Who is that? Is that Mom Culver?
No, that was
or Mom Wing?
It's my learning German tutor. She's on Instagram.
Is it learn a German or learn a German tutor?
Well, it's a German lady, right, and she teaches German phrases and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. Yeah, and
I think it's definitely better whenever you can learn from somebody on the street.
Oh, absolutely, and then that's the thing with me. I usually go to Germany once or twice or sometimes more a year. And since COVID, I haven't been to Germany since October 1st of 2019. And for me, that's a long time because, going 2-3 times a year is like all of a sudden, boom.
So you got there 2 or 3 times every year?
At least once or twice, sometimes more.
Good.
I got stuff planned for this year. I'm going at least 3 times this year. Well, I'm planning to go at least 3 times this year. And then
you hope to go, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Last year I had to postpone, not cancel. I don't cancel nothing. I postpone it.
I got you.
And I had to postpone 3 different times, and it was like, oh my goodness, it was aggravating. But
my heart is with you, brother. I promise.
That's how I've ended up with so many trips on my plan, because each time one cancels, I just use those extra credits to book more, because I know I want to still go whenever they allow us. So.
Dewey, I've got a question. Can you and Nancy Fields and Daniel Fields just buy us a cruise ship and we all just pay you back and we all just go on a cruise, 25 weeks a year?
I was talking about that with somebody yesterday, because it's like each time they cancel a cruise, I get more and more. It's like, if they keep this up, I'll own a ship before long. And somebody says, I'll sail on you. And it's like, that would be awesome if we could buy one ship for all of us, and then we could go anywhere we wanted, whenever we wanted.
Well, I don't know how much truth there is to it, because I heard it on the internet, but I heard that this was a couple of years ago, that the Majesty of the Seas was up for $25 million. And I've been on the Majesty of the Seas. It was my first cruise in 2008. It was Royal Caribbean. Mommy and I had a perfectly good time. We didn't have a point of comparison. That was our first cruise. And had a wonderful time. And I mean, for people that have never cruised before, it would be a wonderful first cruise. Or for people that had kids that were, I mean, everybody is different. There's a different cruise ship, I think, for everyone.
That's for sure.
And I just felt like, surely we could come up. Ow, that hurt. Okay, I'm working on getting this. I almost have it, I think. I'm not trying to make you feel.
Look at some of these people that have 5 million followers. Get $10 from each one, they could buy something.
You got to wonder. You gotta wonder. I wonder. I'm like, wait, come on. You would. I don't know. I think probably it's easier said than done. Um,
All of these PayPals and super
right.
chats and stuff like that, we ought to just start pooling into a buy our own cruise ship fund. So
I don't know. I don't know what the average person spends, but I know what I spent last year. It was a very, very healthy 5 figures, and there is no more to spend. And I'm only saying that to say those days are over for me. But what about other people that have $20,000 or $30,000 to put in the pot? Who's here? Who do we have? Inde Budang. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. Do the five. Elbow bump. Thank you so much. Tyler is on here. Tyler, welcome into this place. Tyler is one of my moderators. Anytime I have a show on, Tyler is always a welcome moderator here. If he sees something that's suspicious, he will take care of that, because a lot of times I don't even pay attention. I lost it. I don't know why I lost this on my my tablet. Why did I lose it over here? I'm trying to jack with this. My YouTube, for some reason, shut off. Super chat. Okay, there is. That would be Alan and Darian and Dewey. Wow, Dewey. You remind me of the men on my mother's side of the family. Holy cow. You really do.
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's new. No, that was a term of affection, but I guess it could be taken either way. No, I just meant your nose and your hairline and everything. It reminds me. You remind me a lot of my Uncle David, and that's unusual because I don't usually remember faces. I don't usually have that ability.
That's true. You're an audio person.
Yeah, I have to. I have to be. Why does this not work? Am I going to have to perform an exorcism on this device right here and right now? I'm going to have to anoint this thing with oil and cast it out. It's acting devilish. Oh my goodness. Okay, now what? How did we do that before, Darian? And by we, I mean you. What? Oh, you said to screw it on this hole. Okay.
Lexi is a very chill and happy.
Oh, is that Anthony Simone?
Yep.
I thought I heard him.
That was on Marco Polo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he got a group. Did you guys join his group? He got a what's this say? I just saw one cruise ship for sale on $2 million. It's pretty big and nice of a ship. However, I think the fuel costs would be more than the ship itself. You might have a point there, Tyler. That is something where your homework would come. It would come forefront. You would have to know what you're into, and engine cost.
Yeah, maintenance, upkeep, fuel, licensing, port charge. I mean, just going through like the Panama Canal alone. I remember when we went last December, they were talking about how much they had to pay per person to get through the canal. And, it's like, oh my gosh, it doesn't seem like your ticket price would even be close to covering all of that.
No. And I think on a lot of those parts, they are like the mechanics have to be, they're hired specifically through a certain company. Remember when General Motors, like 35 or 40 years ago, came out with Mr. Goodwrench? Remember Mr. Goodwrench?
Oh, yeah.
And it had to be, in order to be covered by a GM warranty, it had to be a Mr. Goodwrench, or it had to be a General Motors specified or certified. Excuse me.
Properly trained and certified.
Exactly. And I will say they charge more too. So I can only imagine what it is for a cruise ship. I don't know who's on here. Lovely. Here's a name I don't know. Lovely EMS Blogs. Lovely. Where are you from? I don't recognize the name. Help me with the name and give me a location. On the screen with me is magnificent Germany with Darian. That is Darian there.
Welcome
And then
on.
on my right is Dewey Ski. He lives here in Illinois, where I live. He lives south of me. It's a little bit warmer where he is, but we're not going to call that warm. What is it today? 35 there? If
I
that?
don't have that warm today. Let's see. Yeah, I got 30 right now. So
Now this, okay, so this would go, okay, then where would you, well, you know what? Let me just hook up the light for the time being. Where'd that, here we go. I'm just going to hook this light up for the time being, and I'll jack with that other part later, because I want to see what the lighting does to my fabulous complexion. I spend a fortune on this beautiful skin, you know.
yeah, I found a thing that I ordered. I'm anxious for it to come in. But like when I'm not here in my office, when I'm in the sunroom, I've got one of those like rolling table desk type things, and that's where I have my laptop on when I'm YouTubing and everything. And this one you can clamp to it, and it would hold, your cameras and your light and everything. It's like a little. You can make a portable studio out of it. And I thought, well, that would be kind of handy. So I'm anxious for it to come in and see what it does.
No! Oh my God!
Where'd you pull that out of?
Hell just happened. It's out of the box.
Oh, that looks like a USB plug for it.
Oh, shut up.
That probably provides power. That's how mine works.
Yes, I know. Everything has to have a UPS port. All right. Luckily,
What's funny is so many send you those cords, but they don't send the plugs anymore because they assume you all have a bunch. Well, yeah, you got so many that have to use them anymore, though.
you're exactly right, sir. You are exactly right.
So I've been buying these multi-plugs that give you 2 regular outlets, and then there's like 4 USB plugs built into it as well. So I've got USB ports all over the place. I don't have to keep looking for those adapters.
I have probably 9 or 10 in my room for different things that I have in my room, but I have quite a bit of stuff in my room. I've got a refrigerator and freezer. I have a microwave. I've got a big makeup. It was my mother-in-law's dresser, so it's a ladies' makeup table, but now it's
Yeah, I use my wife's old makeup table as my charging stand now. Uh-oh. Did Papa plug himself, or is he just froze?
I think he's frozen. Papamozo. How's it going there, Blaine? Najim, us and more. All kinds of people here, Dewey.
Yeah, now he's got people in and he can't see them.
Yeah, go figure.
Hopefully he's just frozen. He didn't unplug and turn himself off or something. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gone.
Well, hopefully he'll be able to make it back.
Yeah, for sure. Did Papa freeze? Maybe he'll come back on here. All of a sudden, it was like frozen screen, and then nothing.
So, like I said, hopefully he didn't, click his power off or something. And
trying to plug up that that light.
Yeah, that poor guy. He has so much problems trying to catch on to all the technology.
Yeah,
but at least he tries.
That's right. Rachel's on here.
Everybody's coming on now.
Yeah, Tyler Show. I had my morning coffee this morning. I I started doing lives on Friday mornings for just morning coffee with Darren, and that was my third one. It's my third or fourth one, whatever. And that's been pretty cool. I do it 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Then I still have my regular live streams on Saturdays. Normally at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but tomorrow it's going to be 11 a.m. because I'm accommodating times for Germany. I have a guest that's going to be on my show from Germany, so there's a 6-hour time difference. So
like down under cruisers when they try to schedule something so they can catch all of us, but still not be up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, they're good folks too.
Oh yeah, I'll be anxious to meet them on the cruise.
Oh yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. See what Tyler said?
But there you go. We got our own show going.
Hey, we're D&D. How about that?
Hey, there you go.
The D&D show, starring Papa. Where is he? Papa Mozo.
Oh, yeah, it's been funny. So many people get freaked when they hear all the trips I have. They say, "Oh, you're such a traveler," and it's like, "No, I'm such a planner right now. Got to actually start going on all these trips."
Yeah, exactly. What's your next trip plan?
Well, if it happens, I'm going to Cancun next month. But
Oh, nice.
Where is your love?
hey, look who's back!
There he is.
Hi, kids.
Welcome back, Papa.
Everybody came in when I left. Maybe I should leave more often. Rachel, welcome, love. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. Blaine's used to it. I saw Blaine was in here.
Yeah, Blaine's here.
Who else is here? I think us and more come in. Where is the love? Where is the love? Okay. Oh, I'm already way past that part. Tyler's buying ships. Sup, Papa Mozo, Darian, and Dewey. Sup, Dwight. How are you? Wait, is this Dwight or Heather? Heather, dance till you feel better. Najuma, my love, from New York City. Oh, how are you, sweetheart? Very, very good to have you. Najuma.
Yeah, good.
Najuma, if I fly into JFK in October, and I'm debating because I thought Southwest flew into Newark, but they don't. They only fly into LaGuardia, and I'm not flying to LaGuardia. But I might fly into JFK, and if I do, I might use the auspices of needing Katz's pastrami. I'm going to have to make a stop on Winston Street. I'm just saying. Do you know where Katz's Delicatessen is? Let me know, Najuma. I'm asking for a friend, of course. Najuma's here. Blaine Rayleigh is here. Hey, everybody knows and loves him. I think. I hope. If you don't love Blaine, you got to get your spirit checked. Tyler, Blaine, I think we lost Mozo. Tyler, you know how I am. Tyler, keep your eyes open. If you see somebody that needs booted, give them the boot. Keep your eye on that Rayleigh guy. I hear he's trouble, but I don't know. I'm trying to get my. Let me see if my lamp will come on. If I can get this on. Oh,
All right, there you go.
There you go.
Spotlight.
Right.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Let's see. Now this is brighter. No, that's the brightest. I can dim it. Or I can change it to a different type of light. That's cool light. That's white light.
That's good right there.
That's yellow light. I like cool's much easier on my eyes. That is white light there.
Yeah, white light's good.
I don't like white light because it reminds me too much of fluorescent light, and I hate fluorescent light.
Oh yeah.
I do better. My eyes do better with the cool light because I have real bright blue eyes. I don't know if you could tell, but my eyes are pretty blue. Used to you could see my eyes, but you can't really see them much anymore. Let me know. Do I look different? What do I look like from the side? Here we go.
There's Papa Mozo.
I don't know. I don't know which one I'm going to have to go with. Which one does silver back hair? We'll have to figure out which one does. I don't know. And you can adjust it. That's the one you said you liked. Derek.
Yep.
That is, I believe that's the white light. Well, that is bright. Do I look ghostly?
No.
Huh?
Not at all.
Wow, I feel like I do. I feel like I'm in a Scooby Doo program where they're going to say,
Huh?
"Do it all, you meddling kids." I'm like, no, I didn't do it. I was just on YouTube. Really?
Huh?
Why is
Huh?
Oh,
Talking to me?
I was showing? I don't know if you were on here yesterday, but I was showing. We've got a dog. I'll get the picture out. Well, yeah, I'll get the picture out. It's on my phone. We got a dog, and he's got his tongue just like Scooby used to have when he licked his whole face. At the
Oh,
beginning. Right. Lovely Ian Vlogs. Did somebody find out? Lovely Ian Vlogs, our friends. Where are they from? Ow.
I don't know. That's the first time I've seen them.
Yeah, I've never seen them before. Very glad to have them, of course. I'm of a mind that I'm glad to have any friends,
There we go.
well, they have a YouTube channel, so
Do they?
yeah.
Are you working security for me there? Background checks?
Yeah, looks like they're from the Philippines.
Philippines.
I will say that I have a large Asian following. I've got a lot of friends and family in Asia, mostly from the Philippines. I've got some friends in Taiwan and some friends in Bali, a couple friends in Phuket and Phi Phi, but by and large, all of my family, the family that I have in Asia they're all in the Philippines. So that doesn't surprise me at all. And my family says all the time, "Do you know so and so?" I'm like, "No," but if they're asking, to join my Facebook or whatever, or my, because the bottom line is anybody that can do me real harm, they can already get to all my information anyway. Number one,
Yeah.
and number two, if they get every penny I have, they're going to have about 10 cents. So,
Well, when it comes to Facebook, especially now with YouTube, a lot of times you don't know how many people have been following you that you don't know, so you hate to turn them away. So I just accept everybody, and if they end up being a creep, I can just take them off again.
that needs to be my opening thing. If you turn out to be a creep, I'm boot you. Happy birthday, Elvis. This is my nephew's birthday. Happy birthday. This would be 41, I think. 41 or 42. No, 40. 41. 41. Happy birthday, Elvis.
Wow. Yeah, that's something else, isn't it? As a matter of fact, today is 14 years ago today. I proposed to my wife on the national championship field out in Arizona. I'm a Florida Gator. We played Ohio State, and right there on the second tee in state, in front of 90,000 plus people, I proposed to her, and she said,
Wow.
"Yeah."
Oh, aren't you the romantic?
Yeah. So we got
Mm.
June be 14 years. We've been married.
Oh, congratulations, my friend.
Appreciate it. We have 2 kids, and loving it.
3 days ago would have been our 18th anniversary. So
Hey, all right.
I am so I'm so glad when I hear of couples sticking it out and staying together, because marriage has taken a real beating. Wow, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this light or not, and I'm not sure why he thought I needed more light on my white face. I do tan up a whole lot more in the summer. Let me see if I can. I'm still leaning up to read though. Let me text him. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Cold War. Wasn't it cold or a war? Discuss.
oh,
I did plenty of border patrol during the Cold War in Germany.
Ooh, what you talking about, man?
Yeah,
It was cold.
that was
Because
cold. I was on
We
the
took
check border.
drills in school. We took drills in school. We learned where to go if the bombs were coming. And I happened to go to two of the schools throughout my career. My educational career. I happened to go to two of the schools that were bomb shelters. And you
Wow.
talk about built. I mean, there was very little empty space down in the 1 million square space, 1 million square feet underground. Why does this keep doing this? And why is a Chinese man in underwear dancing on my screen?
Ha, couldn't tell you there.
I hate to look at your search history.
There's this Chinese guy dancing, looks like in Nordstrom's or something. Oh, he's under arrest. You know what? There's always somebody in Chicago. Huh. They got somebody out the old Orchard Mall. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me text my friend. Online now. Or as the Canadians say, no.
Whoa.
Online no. Go into the host.
This,
We like Mommy and I love watching. Mom and I are coming up on our 34th anniversary. We love watching the Canadian shows, and we can always tell because they'll always say things like, "Now I'm going to convince you to buy this host." I'm like, "What's a host?" I'm going to play around with this light. I want feedback. Yay, nay, brighter, darker. This is well, I don't know. We're just going to call this number one. Camera one, camera two. Camera one, camera two. Now we will go to this one. No. Yeah, that's a different one. This looks to be a hybrid. This looks to be like a mix between the two, like some of the yellow and some of the white. It's definitely not all white, but it's definitely not all yellow.
I like that better. It has less of a glare on your face.
Oh, on my face. Good recovery there, buddy. All right. Now the last one is this one. And this is yellow light. Or warm light. It's much harder on my eyes, very difficult for me to see.
And there's not a whole lot of difference in what it looks like on you. So if the hybrid works better for you, I think I like that one.
Without glasses on, I can read easier with this setting. However, each of these can also be turned up and down. Let me turn them all the way down. Now that's the bottom. And that's the bottom. Well, they hardly make a difference between the overhead light. Mommy has a kicking overhead light here. I'm going to put that back up.
Yeah, sometimes the nice thing with additional lights is it can take shadows off your face if you're getting it from all the overhead lights and stuff.
It's possible. Mommy's light is kind of at a 45 from me. It's not like a post light. It's not like a performance light, but it's out here. Germany. Use this in Germany. See what they do to you.
oh yeah, they'll say hello to you.
Hello. Excuse me. Come with us, sir. Dad's Wolf.
I don't have an overhead light in my office, so I've just got a small lamp here on my desk, and that's not enough to light up much in the daytime. Fortunately, I've got the window back there, so it gives a lot of light. But at night, when it's dark in here, that's why I had to get the ring light, because when I was trying to do any meetings or something in the evening, I looked like the only thing I got was the eerie glow from the monitor.
Let's see what the chat is saying. Chat, we need your help too. Oh, us and more is Dwight. Okay, good to know. Now it's the Darian and Dewey show. Najuma says if it's in New York City. No, I don't. Najuma, honey, you've got to find Katz's. K-A-T apostrophe.
He hit the ball at my head.
What? Got a bullet in her head? What'd she say? I didn't hear it.
Well, my son and daughter, they're out there playing basketball. One got hit in the head with the basketball.
No, on purpose. She threw it at me, and I did nothing to her.
She didn't throw it at you.
Yes, she.
If she's a girl, girls do that. That's how girls are, buddy.
Lord help me.
You can't hit a girl. You can never hit a girl.
Oh, that's right.
I've never hit a person in my life other than beating up my little brother.
Blaine, here we go. This is one. Wait, do I have them turned up? Okay, this is the yellow. Why does this keep dying? Stop it. Stop it. There's that stupid guy in his underwear dancing around Nordstrom's. Is this frozen? I don't know what's going on. I'd give real money just to get to my channel. I don't know how many people I have. For the children. Oh, my volume's on.
Hey guys, I got to run. It's nice seeing y'all.
Thanks for coming on, Darian. Have a great day.
Darian, have a good day.
I thank you both and everybody out here on the chat. Sarah, John, everybody.
Coming on, Darian. Have a great day.
Oh my God.
Got the fruit too. Oh.
There we go. All right, buddy. We'll talk to you another time. Does somebody else want to come up? You are welcome to. I'm putting the you know, that little thing in the chat. And you're invited to come and join Dewey and myself. We love everyone. We live and let live. Oh, Dewey, I see someone of your special acquaintances on here. She might want to come up. Or she might want to come and don't stand so close to me. Bye, bye, bye.
We were definitely having fun last night on Life is Good Today with their Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah. I'm afraid I caught quite a bit of that. Oh, that's always a good time. And Russell, he's a lot of fun, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I just love when he's on. It makes for a good Thursday night.
And you know what? If you give a $20 bill, honest to God, it doesn't mean to us near what it means to them over there.
Oh yeah.
Their family can get a huge bag of rice, a 50-pound bag of rice, probably 2 or 3 of them for $20.
Yeah, and I can drop $20 at a fast food restaurant for just me with nothing, without even thinking about it. So
yeah, exactly. What are you saying? I hear you, brother. I hear you. I feel guilty going and spending, getting a 6-pack of these and saying, well, I'm going to spend $10 here. Well, I could just wait till Thursday night and give it to the PayPal or whatever it is.
yeah.
Let's see. Dewey QZs are on here. I put the link in the chat. Hint, hint, hint. Tyler's on here saying hi to Sarah. Sarah's on here saying hi to Tyler. Dewey saying hi to Sarah. Sarah. Dancing, singing fool. Oh, I know. We got the photos to prove it. The officers, I knew the officers, the arresting officers, and I got the BAC. So, Sarah, you guys have your big lighting production there at Bob headquarters or Sarah headquarters, whichever it is. I want you to tell me which light you like the best. Look at my face, as painful as it may be. Look at my face. 1. Now I'm getting ready to switch. 2. Then here comes 3. Again. Here's 1. Here's 2. And here is 3. So 1 is like a yellow light, 2 is like a white light, and then 3 is like a hybrid. What say you, Sarah? Blaine, please, please, Blaine, for the love of God, not for the love of God, not that serious, but for the love of your buddy. I've always loved you. I've always loved you, Blaine. I promote your channel as best I can. Please tell me what to do here. I wish I could join you guys, but I'm working, sadly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's your job today? Do you work at a mortuary? She said she's working, sadly. Don't be sad. Don't be sad, honey. It's going to be okay. You'll get off. I know the feeling, Q's Cruiser. Singing like crazy. Ah.
Yeah, I was glad last night wasn't a karaoke night, but my cat and dog sure looked at me funny.
Do you ever wonder, Dewey? I promise to God, I always wonder, what is the dog or the cat? What are they really thinking?
Well, if we knew, we probably wouldn't have them.
You got to wonder what's going through their mind, because sometimes the dog will look at me like this, like, huh? And then other times the cat will be like, the cat, she is such a snob. She's like,
oh yeah. Cats have a judgmental look all their own.
oh, she rolls her eyes in the whole 9 yards. And it's like, oh, honey, we're just not that deep.
My dog always looks there's only like 2 looks she has. I'm hungry or I got to go potty.
Yeah.
And it's everything else is just kind of leading up to it. But the cat, oh boy, she can look at you and just make you squirm.
LOL, I work for a very large cable company. I work from home, but it's my busy season. Oh, sure. I've heard that before. I know all about those ladies who work from home. I won't tell. I'm not judging. I'm working from home too. Yeah. Of course, I retired 9 months ago.
I'm working at staying at home. Does that count?
I can't believe I've been retired. It's going to be a year at the end of March. Oh my goodness. We were supposed to go on Celebrity. Hey, Dewey, have you ever been on Celebrity?
Not yet, but I would love to.
I have heard nothing but good about Celebrity. Only negative thing, and I don't even think I would call it a negative. People have said that they are not as family friendly. They're a little bit more dressy, but my friend used that term very, very reservedly. They weren't like Holland America. They said it's not like Holland America and Princess, they say, are a little more dressy, but the Celebrity was somewhere between them. They preferred to call them dressy casual.
And I love, that kind of atmosphere. So, because Holland America right now is my favorite, though I haven't been on too many to compare with. But I like the older, more sophisticated crowd and stuff. I'm not that, despite what I can sound like on some thirsty Thursday nights, I'm not that big of a partier. So a carnival environment is fun with you when you're with the right group of people. But as a solo, I probably wouldn't have as much fun. And
what happens on Thursday night stays on Thursday. Unless we have YouTube, though.
I was going to say, but YouTube makes it last forever.
Oh, don't I know it. I got to be careful because everybody has a camera now. And I used to go shake my bum in the sun any way I wanted to. And no more of that. Mommy has put me on notice. She's like, when we're on a ship, you enjoy yourself, but I still have to work for a church. And I'm like, well, hang out with some strange old man that is European and tell him you're with that European guy in the Speedo. They'll buy it.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like the best about cruising is the wide variety of people you can meet.
Are you a people watcher, Dewey?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one thing my mom and I had in common. We loved to people watch.
God, you're so much like my uncles.
Oh,
You have no idea how much like my uncles you are, do you think like them, you talk like them, you oh yeah. Just then when you said that, you sounded like my Uncle David. And he always say, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." Sound just like him.
well, you make a pretty good nephew, Papa.
Well, I thank you, my friend. I thank you. You know, I am grateful to God for all the friends that I've made in this last 12 months.
Oh yeah.
I didn't set out to make new friends. I thought I was going to work my way and go on a free cruise. I've got 2 free cruises that someone bought for me. They weren't free. They were free to me. They were gifts. And I thought, well, you know, this will bring in my 25th year of ministry, and I'll keep going on. I had no intention of retiring, but you know, we had to decide from a standpoint of fiduciary being a bit above reproach with the church's money. We could not spend God's money. There's a quote I had from Mitt Romney, and I remember when he was speaking years ago at the Republican National Convention, and he said, "Well, I knew I had to do right." When he was talking about his days as church banker for the Mormon Church, he said, "I knew I had to do right." He said, "It was one thing if I messed up with my money, but if I messed up with God's money, I knew I was going to hell."
Yeah, you can't afford to make enemies on that end.
No, and you know, we had to look at it and say, okay. And I got to tell you, Dewey, just from a personal friend to a personal friend, it has been the hardest year of my life to get over this mental block. I never dreamed I could conquer this, and I'm in the process still. I have days that are very, very difficult because I think, oh, you know, the car's going to come and get me, and they'll take me to the church, and they'll bring the food, and I had people do everything for me. Now none of that's here. I don't eat for days unless mommy comes in. She's like, "Did you eat anything today?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Well, why not?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I wasn't hungry." It's like,
Yeah,
well,
that's the thing when you're by yourself. If you're not hungry, you don't think about it.
well, you know, there you go. And you know what? Here's the thing. If you're vacuuming your house at midnight and you're naked, there's nobody there to say, "Oh my God, stop that. You're crazy." But I mean, if somebody's there to tell you, you know, knock it off. That's crazy behavior. Get to bed. Do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then you have somebody say, "Oh, I guess that was crazy. I'll go to bed."
When my wife was alive, she was a good one for having to eat every meal, you know, pretty regularly because otherwise she'd get those hangries. You know, it's like once she got hungry, you didn't want to have to cross her. And so we knew when meal times were, whereas with me, especially now that she's gone, you know, sometimes I may only eat one meal a day because I just, you know, in the morning I'm not a big breakfast person anyway. So by the time I think about eating, it's at least noon. So yesterday I only ate basically one meal because I did errands around noon. So by the time I went to the grocery store and came home and then cooked something, it was like almost dinner time. So I just ate a nice big dinner and drank the rest of my dinner at night, I guess. I kind of had fun last night. So, but
my wife is kind of my boss, so I must get busy. Blaine says, "Okay, speaking of work from home, I am headed out." Blaine, as usual, you're my hero, brother. Take good care of yourself. Thank you. If you come back in later, I'm sure we'll still be here. And Sarah will still be blowing us off about that whole "I work for a cable company from home." If she works from home, why do they charge me so much? I'm going to take that up with. I'm going to have to make a call to 1-800 call Bob. Anyway, Blaine.
I think she does a lot of proposal writing. So it's,
Oh, I'm just playing with her. I've played with her ever since I've known her, and she's a good sport about it, though. She's really a good sport. I am thankful, though, for the friends I've met on here. You know what? Honestly, I never would have met these people. The only way I would have met some of them I haven't talked to anybody in the year that I was going. I haven't talked to anybody online that has acknowledged the fact they were going to be on Celebrity Summit anytime last year. I had talked to a lady on here one time that had been on like a year before. She had been on 2018. She had been on Celebrity Summit, but Celebrity had gotten a refit that year. So Celebrity refit that to the Edge class or something like that, they call it. And now Celebrity's got this new Apex. Have you seen those things that go like up and down the side of the ship?
Yeah.
On the Apex and on the Edge? That's actually like a gigantic martini bar or something. Not a martini bar. I'm saying that wrong. Like a
Well, it's like that elevator bar they have on the Symphony of the Seas that's in the middle, except they put it on the outside of the ships, and they can use it as a dining or drinking venue. But I heard they can also use it to get people on and off the ship if they need to. So
that's cool. Now I haven't. You know what? That's funny. That's so funny you say that. I'm going to go back. At about 3 this morning, I had rancid. Oh my God, what's the matter with this thing? I had just raging insomnia. Couldn't get to sleep. So I thought, okay, I'm going to start watching ship videos, ship tours. You know, you've seen them.
oh yeah,
And I thought, well, I'll go to the biggest ship in the world, which happens to be Symphony of the Seas, the one you just named. Very interesting, fascinating. And I thought, I'll start watching it. Well, I got into that big jaw tooth thing that you jump in and slide down with your clothes on. Not the water slide, but the big, you know what I mean? The one that comes like this, all the way down from the top to the bottom. By the time it got to the bottom of the slide, I was asleep. And so now I know how to get to sleep. But I wanted to see the rest of that. They said something about there's a zip line that goes all the way from like one end to the other, not of the whole ship, but of the promenade.
yeah.
Like the
The Smithsonian Channel, if you have that on your cable or TV, they do a series on cruise ships and
wait. What is it?
Smithsonian Channel.
Oh, I love that channel.
And they have a series on, cruise ships and trains and all kinds of different. But the one I record a lot of them because I'm usually on YouTube. But the one I watched last night before bed was on the Symphony of the Seas, and so that's why I had all that information up on the top of my head.
I do. Yes, I do. No, I'm on live right now. Was your wife a big, was she a foodie? Did she like to cook?
I did most of the cooking, but she was a good cook as well. But I was a cook for years as my job, and so I enjoy cooking.
Oh, wow.
She liked baking, and I'm not a big baking fan, so we pretty much let her do any of the baking, and I did all the cooking.
You know, I find a whole lot of couples that way. One will be one thing, and one will be the other. But now, like, Ronnie and Alma
Yeah.
Stokes in Boiling Springs. I went to stay with them, and Ronnie does all the cooking.
Yeah.
And
Ronnie just got online too. So
huh?
Ronnie just got here too. He's in chat.
Oh, is he in here? Okay. Hi, Ronnie. Hey. I was just talking about you, buddy. I didn't see him on here. I gotta pay attention. Ronnie, I got my light. I think I'm gonna do something. Well, what I was gonna tell you, let me finish my thought, Dewey. Ronnie made the most incredible sloppy Joe mix I've ever had in my life. It was delicious. I've done that. I've done that class of ship 3 times, Tyler says. It's my favorite class of ships. Tyler, are you talking about the symphony class? Is there a symphony class? What I don't know. These kids know.
Is that an Oasis class? Is that what that is?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the different classes of ships. I've been on the Jewel of the, I always want to say Jewel of the Nile, Jewel of the Seas, which is the Royal Caribbean. It's a little bit bigger than the Majesty of the Seas, which is also Royal Caribbean. Now, Mommy has been on Carnival a few times, and she loves it. But you know, my thing is entertainment. I spent a lot of time doing Broadway and in public eye doing that type of thing, and my experience in front of people. I love it. I love being a part of it. I want to be a part of it. New York, you know, that whole thing.
Yeah, my favorite on the Panama Canal cruise, I fell in love with the piano bar they had. They got the dueling pianos, and once I found that, I was there every night, all night. So I really enjoyed that, and I'm still in touch with both of the people that were playing the pianos to this day, trying to track and see where they're going to be next. So.
Okay. Ronnie, if you are hearing me, I've got my light. Najuma, I don't know if you commented. I finally got my light turned on. This is setting number 1. No. This is set. Is this 1, 2? What am I doing? Okay, this is 1, right? Is this? Yeah. This is 1. Here comes 2. And here comes 3. Oh my gosh, my glasses, the reflection in my glasses looks like I've got white lifesavers. That's funny.
It's like a robot look.
Yeah, you see, it looks like lifesavers in my glass. Okay, let me try it again. Ronnie, look close. 1, which is yellow light. 2, which is white light. And 3, which is a blend. Any preference? And it might change once I get a good tan and get rid of all this white, because this will be gone in the summer. This will be gone in about 3 more months. I wear it for 5 or 6 months, but then the rest of the time, it's nice when I don't have to shave every day, but it just gets so hot and so itchy. It's incredibly thick. It's not just long, it's just dense. It's real dense. There was something I wanted to ask you, Dewey, and I can't remember what it was. I was saying, you know, that Ronnie and Alma. Now, I'm not a big person on sweets. I'm a pie guy, but I'm not a cake person. But she told me that she makes the cakes for the most part. And I saw that one she made for Shauna Short when she had her birthday there at her house. And my God, that thing looked like a cake. And yours, oh my goodness, your crazy cake. There was no end to that. And you had a cake pie cake.
That was definitely sugar overload.
Wow. I was thinking, you know, one slice of that would like put me in my grave real fast, quick, and in a hurry.
Yeah, my sugar levels were on the rise for a week around Christmas thanks to that cake.
Are you diabetic?
Yep.
Ronnie says he thinks the one that I have on now is good. Okay, Ronnie. I've got a bit of a problem. I'm going to have to keep using this for my backdrop. It's very nice. It ought to be. It's a very expensive drape. And it was never designed to do that. I don't know. Is there a way to test out the green screenability on this? Do you know how to do the green screen, or do you even mess with it? Well, I've got a Chromebook.
On StreamYard, if you go under your camera and mic option,
StreamYard.
I'm not sure what it looks like from your end, but from our end, and then there's a green screen option.
Green screen. I love that show, Mighty Cruise. Too bad Dish dropped that TV channel. It was a great. Oh, I think he's talking about on the Smithsonian channel. Okay, green screen. I wonder, would that be under settings? Maybe.
Could be. Like I said, I don't know what it's like from your end as the host. I know from our end, there's a little box at the bottom. but I've never hosted a StreamYard event, so I'm not sure what tools you have.
We have a winner. We have a winner. Green screen, and nothing happened.
And there should be like a slide bar underneath where you can adjust how well, how much. It's kind of like you can fade it in and out. So, but if you don't have a lot of green behind you, it won't work much.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, so it goes like from one extreme to all the way to the next, but there's like no in between.
I'm trying to find. Oh, you know what? That looks like Boiling Springs. Wonder if that's Ronnie. Is that Boiling Springs? Parker Webb or Gardner Webb University? Huh? Help me out, buddy. I think that's the one that he put me on that one time. Backdrop color blue. Hey, you know what? Let me try the light. Let me try switching the light. Maybe one particular color would pick it up more so than another. I don't know. This looks more like a city. Do I show up? Oh, I totally don't show up.
No, you have to adjust your slide bar because it's you've probably got it all the way to the right. It takes you out of the picture.
It's on the right of mine, on the right where it goes to settings, and then on the far left of that one says green screen, and then there is a fade option down at the bottom, and I've got it all the way to the right. So I'm going to try adjusting that a little bit just to see where it lands.
Yeah, when I was playing with mine, there you are. You're starting to show up.
That's funny.
I've got a green screen I put up in my sunroom because here in the office it's too messy to put anything behind me. So I'll have to try to find something different to use here in the office, or else clean up my office. But that's like highly unlikely. You know who you remind me of like that?
No.
Sammy Terry. You know who that is?
I grew up on Sammy Terry, of course.
Yeah, if you live by Indianapolis, I was on Channel 4.
Channel 4, WTTW. Remember Janie?
Yes, Popeye and Janie.
Uh-huh. And
she was my love of my life until I met her in person and realized she was not near as attractive as she was on TV.
she was not, looking back on it, she was not that attractive. But I know one thing, she certainly I'm trying to play with this to get. I don't know. I don't know if there's enough. Let me switch this light again. I'm trying to dick around with this light to see if maybe. Let's see what that'll do. I'm trying to see if the light does anything, or if the various settings. All in all, we're just another brick in the wall. Got a good Pink Floyd song going. Wow. Well, I don't know. I don't have an actual green screen. Nah. It's more distracting, I think. Well, at least I know how to do it, though. Thank you for the help. So many people are helping me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I like the green screen in my sunroom because otherwise, if it's daytime, especially, people look right out into my neighbor's windows behind me. It's like a much more better if I can put different backgrounds behind me.
Well, I had hoped to take it to the bedroom next door, but if we have guests or anything, that's where they're going to have to sleep. And we're not going to be able to put.
And my guest room is just on the other side of my wall here from my office. And I was thinking of just converting that entirely into a studio, but then I wouldn't have any place for the occasional times I do have a guest. So and all the furniture that's in there is all family heirlooms of my wife, so I wouldn't know what to do with it. I sure don't want to get rid of it, so it's still a guest room.
What does this look like to you? Is it real snowy?
Yep.
It looks it's a little distracting to me. Yeah, it's not a pass.
Yeah, you need a little more green in your background for it to work better for you.
More green?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, you know, I might be able to because the background that Ronnie had that he showed me wouldn't cost pennies to make. I mean, very simple. It's essentially, I think I could get the same thing like a plastic table runner, you know, like you use for a picnic table for like family reunions and whatnot.
Yep.
I think
That's all you need is something that's green or blue, but green seems to clash less with natural colors on a person. Blue, a lot of times, especially with you with blue eyes, you'd have hollow looking eyes all the time.
Whoops. Green screen. Okay. Yeah, let's do away with that. All in all, yeah, just another got that crazy song in my head. Don't think the green is bright enough in the background, Ronnie says. Yep. You and Dewey agree, Ronnie. Thank you, my friend. Gardner Webb. Yeah, that was that. I don't know if you saw the show that I did from Ronnie's house when I was down there a few months back, but I got a lot of compliments on the background. He lives in a beautiful little town down there. It's really nice.
Well, it's only 9.5 hours away from me, so
Oh,
one of these days I'm going to have to drive over there just for the hell of it.
yeah, you know, that's why God made airplanes, Dewey. The one you have on now is good. I think the one you have on now is good. Oh, he's going back to the light. Okay. Mighty Cruz, Gardner Webb, Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte. That's the place I fly into.
Hey, Ronnie, how far are you from Charlotte? I just saw you was posting Charlotte here.
About an hour.
Next month, before Cancun, I'm going out to San Diego to visit a friend, and I'm flying out of Indianapolis, but my flight's taking me all the way out to Charlotte first and then out to San Diego. It's kind of a roundabout way to get there.
Can you not get anything out of the city?
Oh, I don't like to drive up to Chicago to catch a plane. I don't mind flying into it, but if I go to Indianapolis, I just leave my car at my sister's, and it's a lot easier.
Oh, you have family in Indy?
Yeah, I've got a sister over there. She actually lives in Carmel. So,
Ralphie from Bezos used green poster board to cover his background. Oh, okay. Okay, good to know. Ronnie, would a green plastic table runner, like a tablecloth you'd use for summer picnics and whatnot, would that work? Because I was thinking that was kind of what I don't want to give away any company secrets.
that should work as long as it's green. It's not too picky about what the material's about, and as long as you avoid too much reflection from lights. Yeah, if you use green screen, your bottle won't show up. I always love that when you get people, you can tell they're using green screen, and if they're drinking like a margarita or something, and all of a sudden it looks like it's an invisible drink.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, it's so good and refreshing," and like, yeah. Maybe they are usually thin. Oh, he's talking about the table runners. Okay, the plastic table runners. I've switched to white. Let me go back to. This is the blended one. Well, that seems to get the most. I've got that set up and I've got that light. You know what? Let me try something. I'm going to try shutting the overhead off. Oh, just about took a tumble. Okay, now I'm on that one light only, and wow, does that make a difference. I feel like I'm in the dark.
Yeah, this is my white light, and this is the yellow light, and then this is the hybrid on me.
Again,
We got white, the yellowish, and then the hybrid.
I like the yellow better on you.
I tend to use it more because it seems to look more natural. And
It
then my lamp right away, you can even see it in this picture. And on a lot like in Zoom calls, it's out of the frame. And so I'll put like a piece of white paper at the top to use it as to highlight the other side so I don't have a shadow across my face.
Now I am on the ring light only right now. And I don't have a clue. Is there a bunch of little bulbs in there, or is this one big bulb, or what do we got here?
Probably little LEDs in it would be my guess.
LEDs. That's a question for Mr. Stokes. He would know that right off the bat. Except he would spend an hour answering it. Well, you probably, have to. I love the South because everything is as a slow pace. Everything down there, and oh my God, the people drive so slow, but they're so sweet. Everybody there is so sweet. But I don't know. I think it's false. I think it's false. You got to know who you're dealing with. I know that. Okay, guys, got to get back to schoolwork. Ronnie, Bible says, study to show yourself approved. A workman needeth not be ashamed. So study on, my friend. Much, much blessing on you and your study. How far are you along? Ronnie, how far are you along? Ronnie's on one of these rapid courses, you know.
I know, and he's been doing a good job too.
He's doing a heck of a job. I applaud, he's taking care of a teenager and cooking and basically doing the domestic work and still getting time to get his studies in. Wow. It's incredible.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to put up with studying these days.
I ended that so long ago. And I was just happened to be in the right time at the right place, I suppose. I'm blaming it on God. On my last course before my final project, holy cow. On my last course, wow. And then how long, Ronnie? Or is this it? Is this your... Wait, crap, is he on his...
Well, like he said last night, then he has to go to the real world.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this is it then. So he's got his last course and then his final. And then he's going to do a thesis, I guess, for his... Or no. Is he doing a thesis? I can't remember if he's getting a doc. I'm still here.
I think he's working on masters.
I think you're right. And I think I'm forgetful. No, I know I'm forgetful. Yeah. I am going to get off here, Dewey. I need to get a couple things done. I have yet to get my daily video made. So I got to get, and that just dawned on me. So
yeah, I started out working on paperwork and got sidetracked with you. So I need to get back to my paperwork, but I've got all day to do it. So
well, I do appreciate your help with this stuff because I never would have got this done. I don't know how. I'm just glad I got that whole thing back together. But I am also glad that I was able to. How do you shut it off?
mine's got a separate button for power. So
It would be. Oh, that would do it. Oh, now I'm getting light off my screen over here. Okay. Great stream, Papa Mozo, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. And thank you, my dear friend Dewey. I want you to take good care of yourself. I don't look for my dad to do anything. I think he's too tied up in mother. It's too fresh and too soon for him to even think about it. And by the time he's around to it, he's probably going to be dead. He's kind of lost his way. He doesn't. I don't.
just keep encouraging him. That's what he'll. Especially now that he's all alone, his mind will play a lot of tricks on him, and that's
Well, you
what.
know, my sister lives with him, but
Oh, that's good.
she's 64, and she's a very sad and negative person, and he's not. But mother always kept dad built up, and my sister won't. My sister won't try to drag him down, but she will just by default. I hope that doesn't.
Oh
say
yeah.
I love my sister, but she's just a very negative person. You
Yes,
know?
some people are uppers and some others are downers. And,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, that's where YouTube helped me, because being here alone anymore, and then once COVID hit, or mumble, pardon me, and we couldn't do any traveling or stuff, and sitting home alone. If I didn't have YouTube people to get to know and stuff, I would probably have gone crazy.
Well,
So,
I'm very glad also for Marco Polo, because that was a face to see, and a smile to a smile and a frown or a laughter, or just somebody to make a visual connection with,
yeah,
that was in another house. So
yeah. When you,
anyway,
when
I'm gonna get out of here, but I will probably be back on. I've got my show coming up in, I don't know what time it is. It is 11:41. Is that correct?
yep, that's what mine says.
Okay, so about 6 hours, no, about 5 hours, something like that. 6 Eastern time, but 5 Central. So I'll be back on for my show this evening.
Well, we'll be there.
Bless you, my friend. Thanks so much.
Have a good afternoon.
You too. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye.
And